Welcome to the Sensual Feminine Life podcast. I am your host, Jen Bagayski, where I will take you on a deep dive into your own life so that hidden, hurting parts of your soul can be healed. This is a podcast about love, sex, pleasure, and relationships. You will learn how to feel safe, to truly love and connect with your body. Surrender to the desires and hungers of your soul and step into the beautiful, sensual, feminine, sexy, and powerful woman you were created to be. I believe deeply in my soul that sexuality is the missing key in personal growth and development. It is time to toss away all of the nonsense you have been taught about these taboo topics and heal your relationship to your sexuality. You can eliminate shame and guilt, own your sexy confidence, feel incredible in your skin, embrace the depths of exquisite pleasure, and have the deeply connected relationships you truly desire. Grab your cozy socks, pour yourself a glass of wine, get comfy, and let's get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of the Sensual Feminine Life podcast. And today I want to talk about reclaiming your sensuality and how that truly is a journey to self-love. We hear all the time how important it is for self-care and self-love. But what I don't know if people realize is the depths of what it really means to truly love yourself. And here's the real truth is that the way that we not just think about ourselves, but the relationship that we have with our body and our sensuality impacts our ability to fully and deeply love ourselves. And I want to talk about like the social pressures and expectations that impact a woman's relationship with her body, her sensuality. Let's not even get into sexuality, because when I use that word, people don't understand what it means. But when I talk about sensuality, I'm talking about your five senses. It is important to understand that self-love is empowerment. Now, in the years that I have been doing this work, and I ask the question about women loving their bodies, almost every woman I speak with has at least one, if not more, things that they don't love about their physical bodies. And in society today, we have so much pressure to look good, to look like the supermodels. There is so much around beauty, and beauty is important. But the truth of the matter is there is beauty in everyone and everything. It is the meaning we place behind it that creates that beauty. But we have these unrealistic expectations on what beauty is. And then we judge ourselves because of it, because of these societal pressures and expectations that are put on women and the female body. And if we are going to truly connect with the depths of who we are, we must connect with the physical body that we have.
Mindset alone is not enough. It is one thing to say, I love myself. I think I'm beautiful, to say these affirmations in the mirror. And yet it's a different thing to experience it and feel it. What does it feel like to love your body? To connect with your sensuality? You see, we have to practice doing that. It's not something that you think about in the morning when you meditate or when you go to bed at night. It's a journey. I want to help you navigate this journey of self-discovery and reclaiming our power, because I truly believe in the bottom of my soul that when a woman physically loves and connects with her body, in addition to her mind and soul, you are truly connected with source energy. See, let's think about this for a minute. One of the things we hear all the time is, don't look for love outside of yourself. Look within. Stop looking for validation outside of yourself. Look within. Well, what is within? We are spirits living in a physical body. We were put on this earth to have a physical human experience. And that means living in and through the body. It doesn't just mean thinking positive thoughts. It doesn't just mean saying things to yourself. Those are absolutely important. We need to have the right mindset. We need to say the positive and empowering words and affirmations. But it does not mean the depths of anything unless you feel it in your body and in your bones. And the truth of the matter is, way too many of us live outside of our bodies. We don't want to live in the body because our body stores unresolved pain. And if there is pain that we feel in the body, we don't want to feel it. Nobody wants to feel pain. So the easiest way to not feel pain is to numb it, to ignore it. Right? How do we numb it? We numb it through a lot of different things. We can numb it through pills. We can numb it through drugs, alcohol, TV, you name it. I mean, there's so many things that we can do to numb the pain. But what it is doing, it is numbing ourselves from living. I want to say that again. When we numb ourselves from feeling, we numb ourselves from living. In this journey of life is about living. It is about thriving. It is about being in our bodies, being in the joy and the pleasure and the bliss and the ecstasy. And it's also allowing yourself to feel the pain, the sadness, the sorrow, the anger. When those things come up, they are a part of us, all of us. And if you truly want to embrace the depths of epic self-love, It begins with the relationship that you have with your body. I want you to think about this for a moment. In your business, in your life, if you have a relationship you want to build, you take time to build that relationship. I've been on LinkedIn recently, and one of the things that I keep seeing are a lot of posts on how to build authentic relationships, right? It is building that connection, creating that engagement, and those authentic, genuine conversations. It's intentional. It's focused. You are intentionally, genuinely building a relationship with someone. We do this with our children or our partners. We want to build a relationship. This is the same thing with you. Self-care is not a thing to check off the to-do list. If you just had on your to-do list, let me just do some engagements on LinkedIn. Let me just make sure that I, do this thing with my husband and my kids. We're just checking things off the list. I want you to feel the power of what it feels like to take the same way that you cultivate the relationships with others and to cultivate not just a relationship with your mind, cultivate a relationship with your body. Notice her. Pay attention to her. Love her. Honor. Respect. These are things that we need to do for ourselves. And we need to do this in daily life. This is not like once a week, right? If you are just going and doing something for yourself once a week and you're seeing some kind of practitioner, that's wonderful, right? Like, I applaud you for that because we all need the extra support, right? I have a variety of different people or tools in my toolbox, right? And some of them are seeing people like a masseuse, my chiropractor, other body workers, right? They are enhancements to the overall self-care. But I'm the one who's responsible for doing it daily. And what I have found, and I promise you, if you focus on incorporating sensuality into your daily life, you will experience an increased sense of health and abundance and wealth of your overall being. Because when you can connect with and have that relationship with your body, you are taking that next step in the journey to self-love and understanding the power of not just saying you are beautiful and smart and talented and successful and amazing, but knowing it in the depth of your core. And when you can commit to loving the body that you are currently in, it makes a world of difference. I don't care what size you are. I don't care if you feel you need to lose 20 pounds, 50 pounds, 5 pounds. I don't care if you have cellulite on your thighs, if you have a muffin top, if your boobs are too big or too small. It doesn't matter. It is about you. connecting with you. I want you to think about if your child had some type of flaw, whatever it might be, if they had some type of disability or whatever, you would love them unconditionally. Absolutely. You would not look at them as flawed or broken. We need to stop doing that to ourselves, to look in the mirror and not just say, I love you, but feel, I love you, and know, I love you. And the way to do this is connecting physically with your body through all of your senses, seeing how beautiful you are, hearing your voice, hearing how amazing you are, tasting and allowing yourself to taste in the goodness, in the sweetness of you. Scent, enjoying the aroma of your natural female body. And lastly, touch, feeling and touching and loving yourself. The power of gentle touch to ourselves is more powerful than you can ever imagine. If you have never experienced the power of your own gentle touch, I invite you to be curious about it. It can be anything. But we have energy in our bodies. Our hands are made of energy. There are meridians, there are energy centers in our hands. If you take your hands and you rub them together and you can feel the power of that energy, fueling yourself up. And then if you give that energy to yourself in physically, run it through different parts and cells of your body, you are fueling your physical engine through energy and through physical touch. If you want to live an empowering life, if you want to claim your power, you reclaim your sensuality and understand that this path to self-love is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. It's something that happens day after day with consistency. Showing up in love of yourself, honoring yourself, and knowing that each and every day that you say yes to you, you continue to grow more deeply in that journey to knowing you on a deeper level, to connecting with spirit on a deeper level. And when you can do those two things, you are fueled from within. And you use that energy and drive and passion and motivation to give to the world. You are not only healing yourself, you're healing others. You are modeling permission for others to do the same. If you were touched, intrigued by anything I shared here today, I invite you to reach out for a private consultation. I'm always more than happy to talk with you about what you're looking for and how I can support you, or if there's other resources I have that can support you. Or to many of the offerings that you'll see coming into my arena with my virtual freedom dances, the women's circles, chakra dance, group programs, as well as any one-on-one coaching and guidance and mentoring to help you not just learn how to fall in love with yourself, but to enjoy the journey along the way.
Thank you so much for listening to the Sensual Feminine Life podcast. I'm your host, Jen Bagaisky. If you have enjoyed what you heard today, be sure to hit the follow button so you don't miss future episodes. And leave a review to help reach other passionate women like you know they are not alone in this journey to experiencing thriving relationships, exquisite pleasure, and sexy confidence. If you have felt a calling to take this work to a deeper level, this is your sacred invitation to join my free Facebook group, Essential Feminine Life, or schedule a heart to heart with me to learn more about how you can take this work to the next level and say yes to your pleasure and your desire.